Kay Cameron from Harcourts of Vision, Bishopdale, joins us now. Kay, lovely to have you with us.
Thanks, Jude.
Kay, you've got a lot of people wanting to purchase properties on your books at the moment.
We do, Jude. In fact, most of the agents at Harcourts Vision work with buyers as well as listing properties. So we actually do have on our Harcourts website, we've put in there the requirements for our buyers, and we've just had 2 phone calls this week for people wanting some help to look for properties. And one of the key things is, Jude, is that people don't sometimes understand the process. You know, they look up and they see a deadline sale or they see the auction, and you know, especially our first home buyers don't actually know what that means, what's that going to entail. So it can be a bit of a scary process. So we meet with our buyers, sit down and, you know, usually have a coffee so they're nice and relaxed, talk about what they're looking for.
No matter how absurd it may seem sometimes.
And sometimes it is. And sometimes we have to re-look at the search, and often, you know, because we're all wanting the most for our money.
Of course.
And sometimes that's just not perhaps going to happen if they're in an area where, you know, some of the top school zones are, you know, it's a bit harder for...
A little bit of give and take as well.
Yes, exactly. Yep. So sometimes we look at properties and we don't always get it right, but when we do, Jude, it's a wonderful celebration. And, you know, often, especially with the auction, we may have 3 or 4 bidders at an auction. Only one of those bidders is going to be successful. So then we've also got people that are looking for properties. So once we have someone that comes along to an auction, we know that that's the sort of property they like. So that's helpful to us to help them look for a property.
And of course, the Harcourts Vision in Bishopdale, you've actually got your own beautiful auction rooms upstairs.
We do, Jude, yes, and that's always great. But we also take our buyers along to auctions around the city, and there may be properties that are coming up for auction that they are not particularly interested in, but we'll bring them along to an auction so they see the process.
I think once you've seen the process, you realise that it's not quite as daunting as what you would expect. You can actually scratch your nose or scratch your head or whatever. You don't have to stand there completely still and they're not going to say, yes, sold to the lady who just scratched her nose.
Exactly.
How many days a week are you working, or can people contact you?
We pretty much work 7 days a week, Jude, and that's the beauty of Malcolm and I working as a team. Often we can choose maybe to have one of those days off, but if people give us a call, we can generally work in with them. And evenings as well, because when people are busy working, they don't get time, you know, to go out and have a look. So often I will go and look at properties on their behalf. And get it, you know, once I've got a really good idea, I can generally look at those properties and think, oh, yep, this will be great, and then arrange for a time that's more suitable for them to come back.
That's a fantastic process, because you're really narrowing the process down and saving the buyer or the purchaser an awful lot of time there.
Absolutely. And it doesn't cost anything for our buyers to do that, although it might cost a coffee.
Absolutely, sounds mighty grand. So they can just contact you to sit down and go through or discuss their requirements.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Make sure you give Kay or Malcolm Cameron a call at Harcourts Vision. Harcourts Vision Real Estate, 127 Farrington Avenue in Bishopdale. Kay's telephone number is 027 2748 153 or contact the office on 359 4370.
Jeanette, I've got a little present for you today. Jude, oh my goodness me.
I know how much you love your little salt and pepper shakers.
Oh, we do, and animal ones.
Animal, yeah, they've got to be animal.
Look at that feather in the nest.
I know, I thought that was
thank you, KJ.
Oh my God, look at that.
Beautiful, thank you.
Oh, yummy.
Now, yum pig's bum, huh? Look at that.
Absolutely, and look what's sitting next to you, young lady.
My lovely little berries.
Your beautiful bacon and egg.
My bacon and egg breakfast
Hot off the
muffin.
press.
Hot off the press. Hollandaise sauce, free-range egg, beautiful piece of bacon. Aren't we just ruined?
We are absolutely spoiled. We really are.
And what have you got?
I've got this beautiful, pinch this out the cabinet, this beautiful cheese scone. Look at the size of it. But they've got to have lashings of butter.
Have to.
Because they just taste divine.
And butter is a health food after all. Totally good New Zealand butter. Butter's better.
Punch on that of the cheese. the beautiful tanginess of the cheese on that.
Yeah.
But the scone itself is just, it's like candy floss.
It's as light as a feather, isn't it?
It is as light as a feather.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How appropriate. It must be feather season.
Must be feather season, feathering the nest. Your nest is being feathered, Jude.
My stomach is. Darling, great to see your beautiful salads.
Salads all year round, Jude.
Isn't that phenomenal how they actually tuck on all year round?
Yes,
It
yes. Now, a few years ago, there's no way we made salads in the winter, or we made them to order. And now, it's one of the first things I do when I get to work is get the salads underway, because
Isn't that incredible? We are changing, aren't we, as well?
absolutely.
And it's obviously, I mean, your salads aren't just like a bland salad.
No.
And I'm a vegetarian. I know there can be mega bland salads.
Yeah.
You really put all these beautiful nuts and seeds and the herbs through it as well.
And the dressings.
I mean, I can see coriander sitting in here, beautiful
and there's fresh
avocado,
parsley,
beautiful bacon through that, capsicum, sunflower
roast
seeds,
red
sesame.
peppers.
Gorgeous.
And you know, Jude, I spend so much of my time when I'm not here thinking about researching about flavours that would go together to make the perfect salad. I want the perfect salad every day in my cabinet.
I love it. And check these.
Oh, look at the wobble. Look, wobble factor.
I know.
They're just soft and beautiful and custardy, and it's really old-fashioned custard square, flaky pastry on top.
Look, for all of this and so much more, make sure you come on down to Bun Runner
Yep.
and treat your soul.
Please do.
Bun Runner's Cafe and Catering on the corner of Turin and Fitzgerald Avenue, open Monday to Friday. I'm at the Bushland Centre, and of course it is open 7 days a week for your convenience. We're kicking off today with Elite Meats. And my crikey, you are elite, aren't you?
We certainly are.
You also have these incredible videos that are running through here of you receiving awards in the UK Meat Championships here. You've got beautiful trophies
to
splashed
support it.
all along here as well.
Yep.
It's obviously an absolute passion and has been very much a career choice for you, butchery.
Oh, definitely. I've been doing it 20 years now, and no regrets at all. You know, I really do enjoy getting out of bed in the morning to come to work.
Well, you've certainly made the shop here at the Bushland Centre look really spiffy. Tell me, I'm going to throw something at you today. Quick, easy, wholesome meals for families.
Yeah, well, at this time of year, like, everybody is busy and they are looking for, you know, that convenience sort of food. So, like, if you look in that cabinet, I'll just open one of these sliders here. We start here. You've got, like, so your chicken cordon bleus. As simple as preheat your oven, 180 degrees, 30 minutes, and they're done. Just nice and easy, quick bake.
Fabulous.
So really easy. You've got a couple of flavours there. You've got your ham and cheese and your garlic butter, and then into your, like, so your chicken and beef enchiladas, even quicker. 180 degree again in the oven, 25 minutes, they're done and just ready to go. Really nice and easy. And
What
also,
a fabulous idea.
they are, they're quick and easy. People do like them, especially when they're busy. And even, like, you know, you still got kebabs, not so much probably barbecuing with the weather the way it is, but definitely still a quick, easy meal, just a pan fry, oven bake, nice and easy.
Love it.
And as you move through the cabinet, you know, you still have your weekend treats and things like that, your roasts, you know,
Yes.
a little bit slower in the cooking department, but still absolutely fantastic at this time of year. And then, you know, as we come down, we come into a lamb section. We have our marinated, you know, like, so our chops and things like that, nice and simple. And, you know, this time of year, lamb shanks, a real treat.
Can't go wrong with them, can
You
you?
can't go wrong. You can put them on in the morning in the crock pot on low, and by the time you get home, sort of 5:30, they're done.
And you've got a beautiful gourmet meal there too, haven't you?
Yeah,
That you
yeah.
haven't had to be slaving
No,
over all day long.
Nice and simple, but very, very effective. And even, like, sit down into here, you know, we're sort of helping a customer by putting a pre-made meal out. We've got a sweet lamb curry, which has got everything in it. All you've got to do, again, crock pot, on low, all day. We'll go into, like, so your oven and sort of do it around the 160 to 170 degrees for, you know, it depends on the volume, but a couple of hours and you've got a meal. And the same with the beef Italian.
And look at your selection of sausages here too.
Sausages,
Goodness.
you know, still really, really popular at this time of year. Great for bangers and mash, absolutely.
Bush and Elite Meats, and of course they are open 7 days a week. Some people don't just have a job, but they eat, breathe and are passionate about what they do. Dougal at Flags Tyres here is one of those people. Hi, I'm great. Now, not only have you got this amazing service centre here, a tyre and service centre here, 2 fantastic locations, Hayden's Road in Sockburn and out here in Woolston. But I mean, you do this in your spare time.
Yeah, we finish work and then we go and work on the race car. Yeah, most nights, Ted and myself, yeah.
Amazing.
We do it we've just ramped it up. We use, over the winter, we're 2 nights a week, and then we're up to 3 nights a week now because the Woodford Glen season kicks off in about 8 or 9 weeks, so we've got a bit of work to do.
Incredible. Let's also talk about how important wheel alignments are. I would say, living in Christchurch, they are bloody important right now.
Yeah, they definitely are.
God, our roads are atrocious.
Cars, and probably people on the western side of town probably got it pretty easy. It's not too bad. And then you'll come over here, over around the Woolston, or you have to go around to, especially go over to Brighton, or maybe get around to Wainoni. Sure. And then all of a sudden, wow, it's a different world, and it's so rough, and it just knocks your suspension to bits, and it can knock you. I mean, you only have to go over one decent-sized pothole, your wheel alignment's out, and after that, you're chewing through your tyres and you're wearing those expensive tyres out. So we're only $49 for a wheel alignment. Both shops do it. We're really, really quick. We're aiming to get it done within half an hour. So that's the amount of time. We'll make, you can get a cup of coffee here. We've got machines, and while you're waiting, we get your wheel alignment done.
How can you afford to be doing it so much cheaper than your competitors?
By having better equipment and better trained staff. It's as simple as that. If we're aiming to get it, if I can get 2 wheel alignments done in an hour, I've still got reasonable income coming in, and you're getting a really good deal. So we spent the money, we've got the best equipment, and we got the staff, go through a pretty rigorous training process, and included in that time, they're going to take your car for a test drive, and they're also going to take your car for a test drive when they're finished the job, and be happy that they're handing the car back to you and that it's driving right. And I've had plenty of times when my staff said, hey, I've done the wheel alignment, I'm still not happy with the way the car's driving, can you give me another go? We're going to have a redo it, or we're going to move the tyres around, we're going to do something else to try and get that car driving nice. So they're fussier than you are. So they do I'm really proud of most of my staff.
And let's face it as well, if our car isn't balanced right, hence it connects onto our tyres, the whole thing, your car becomes very unsafe.
Not only that, it becomes driver fatigue. If you go for a good trip, say if you're going from here to Dunedin and your car's nagging off to the left or nagging off to the right the whole way, so you're fighting the car. By the time you get there, you're just worn out, or you want to sleep. I'm sure you've turned up for better things than just than sleeping. So.
Flags Tyres, make sure you come on down and see Dougal and his team. As we said, 2 great locations here in Christchurch, and they are Garland's Road in Woolston and Hayton's Road out at Sockburn. Kids Cakes and Bakery, of course, on Cranford Street is exactly that, kids cakes, but it's also so much more. I have got the executive cake decorator here, Annie, with me. Annie, it's not just about children's cakes anymore, is it, in here?
No, it's not. It's more about kids cakes, and also the wedding cakes and novelty cakes and anniversary and all sorts of cakes we do here.
Anything for celebration?
Yes, everything.
Some of these wedding cakes are absolutely magnificent.
Thank you.
This elegant gold 3-tier here one, that's beautiful.
I know, because the trend is a lot of wedding cake has a theme now. So they have a theme of colours or flowers or all sorts. So we intend to follow the theme. That's
a lovely idea. And I mean, look at these here. Look at this double whammy that we've got going on here as well. That it's like you've peeled back all the beautiful wedding icing and just got this incredible chocolate cake. Now, for people who are wanting to do this at home as well.
Yes, you can. We
can?
sell all these decorating tools here. For instance, we have a glitters and sprinkles that you can buy and put on your cupcakes as well.
Goodness me, look at this. It's a set of 8. I mean, that's really good value, $12.99.
They will last long.
Absolutely.
A couple of years or more.
Goodness, and I suppose that'd be doing it just about full time. What about the actual icing itself, Annie?
Yes,
people who want to try.
Yes, we sell a bucket of icings here, which you can cover the cake. And if you don't want to buy the whole packet of icing, you can just buy the little ones.
Oh, okay.
You can have
We've got these here.
You can have a go and fun making those like teddy bears or little bunnies or.
And look at all the beautiful flavours you've got here. All the gorgeous, oh my gosh, look at these
It's all
glitters.
edible.
And it's edible glitters.
Yes, it's all edible.
I love it. I can see a cooking storm coming on.
Yes.
But we do have some more children's cakes. Now, obviously these ones are able to be taken away today.
Yeah, this is to go now.
Okay.
They can go now. And while the customer's waiting, less than a minute, we can write a message on for them.
Oh, what a fabulous idea.
Yeah, they don't have to wait.
This wall here as well, of course, is absolutely decorated
Yes.
with beautiful candles, pops, the sticks for the, what do they call those?
Cake pops.
That's right, the cake pops
A
as
lot
well.
of moms like to give it a go and make cake pops these
That's
days.
lovely. Oh, look, you've even got another selection of icing
Yes.
here. All and
Yes.
all
It's just a
pre-coloured.
different brand. Just a different
Fantastic.
brand. Yes.
Can we go out the back and have
Yeah,
a look and see
sure.
what
Come
goes
in.
on? Oh, I love getting in behind the scenes.
Just come in.
Oh my gosh, Annie. Oh, we've got one in the making here.
Yes, yeah. So in here, what happens is we have a look at the tags and shape the cakes and buttercream. That's the cake that we won the competition last year. We got the gold distinctions.
I can see us having to do this whole cake section thing again, Annie. This is wonderful. Kids Cakes and Bakery. You'll find them at 254 Cranford Street in St Albans, open 7 days a week. We're going to have to come back and do more on these cakes. There's just too many.
I don't know anybody that doesn't love a good sale, and the Cat's Pyjamas here at Barrington is in full swing with 30% off everything. Let's go and have a look and see what they've got in store.
Welcome, Jude.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you.
30% off store-wide.
Store-wide sale this week, starting Monday to Sunday.
Wow,
So
that's a biggie.
Yes, well,
If you were the owner of this store, what would be your secret tips for people in this sale? What kind of things do you think that they should be going for?
I think a sale is always a great opportunity to look at some of the bigger items in store.
Take us through some of those then, Claire.
Okay, well, we have our prints. We've got several prints in the store at the moment.
Wow.
So great investment with 30% off, makes them nice.
That's a nice injection to get some green into a home as well, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And it wasn't actually until we hung it on the wall that we realised it was newsprint along the bottom, so that adds another media to it as well. And
Absolutely.
It's quite exciting.
You've got some big mirrors here as well, haven't
We
you?
have, and the latest one that came in is really quite cool. It's our glitzy mirror.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
So this is really rather special. And I could see it in all sorts of situations.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Now that's it. And I love this here with the skyline.
that is actually a coat hook, and we've used it to
Yeah.
hang jewellery on as well.
I love it though, what an amazing coat. I was actually looking for something really funky, something a little bit different. I was trawling the internet. That's really quite pretty as well,
That-
the silver with the birds on it.
Yes, the
That's
aluminium
really
birds
nice.
are a great coat hook as well. And we also have our wrought iron tables, which we sell lots of.
Oh,
this is a
these
new
are for
style in
sale.
store. Yes, they are. So, yeah, we do have a habit of putting stock onto our coat racks and our coat stands and our tables. So don't be afraid to say, is that for sale? Because 9 times out of 10 they are.
It will be.
It's just
I
we
love
cover them
this.
up.
This is really quirky. And is this a table?
It can be used as a table. It is actually a stool,
Oh my goodness.
but it makes a great little side table.
That's
for
actually
in a
incredibly
bathroom or a
comfortable.
bedroom. They are
Well, I was
very
just thinking
comfortable.
what a fabulous idea in a bathroom.
Yes, yes, and of course it's the new bathroom colour that everybody's going for at the
Absolutely it
moment.
is.
We also have a stool in red in the same design.
I love this here as well. I think that's rather gorgeous. Lovely big piece. Christmas coming up as well. It's only around the corner.
Everybody is starting to think Christmas.
They
so
are, aren't they?
Yes, it's a great opportunity to start your Christmas shopping early.
This is a tidy little wrought iron table here as well, Glenda.
Lovely little table there, just with the solid black top. A lot of our tables are glass tops, but
Very
so
smart.
much to see and so many to choose from.
And you can't go wrong with a gorgeous tea towel either. The Cat's Pyjamas giftware, because they've only got the one great location of Barrington Mall, open 7 days a week, 337 2337. I've got a product that you are all going to want to love. The Super Mini Booster. Doesn't matter whether you're a male or female, if you've got a vehicle, you are going to want one of these. What a great gift idea for yourself or for somebody else. Paul from Super Mini Booster, great to be here with you and great to be with your family who we're going to meet very shortly. Tell me about the Super Mini Booster.
Thank you very much. The Super Mini Booster, we've been with this product now for over 5 years. We love the product as a family product. We use it a lot around the house. We never go without it. It's used right through the whole of New Zealand and the roadside assist. They wouldn't be without it either. The police and a lot of other companies now are starting to use it, emergency services and that sort of thing. It's not only great for jump-starting cars, tractors, boats, jet skis, bikes, motorbikes, four-wheelers, ATVs. It jump-starts anything and everything that we love. We've even got helicopters starting it now, R44, R22, right through the market. It's got no memory and it lives on charge. So that's the beauty about it. It can go into the 240 volt or the 12 volt plug-in to your AC of your car, your AC of your motorbike, and it just lives on charge. There's no problem, and when you need it, it's got all the power you need. Not just one start, but one car company in Christchurch, 34 cars in a row, one after the other.
Paul, what do you mean when you say it's got no memory?
Well, the product inside it has come from Japan, the chemicals, and they put it together in Taiwan. A group of ladies we have on a production line over there, we're like a big family, and we just concentrate on this product to be number one in the market. We make sure it's got the best. So with no memory, it doesn't have a memory from the product that's inside it. It's still a lead-based battery, but it's totally sealed and totally secure. Okay, there's a lot of other products out there that don't have this type of quality and power.
Show me what the kids can do with this product.
Well, the kids, here goes my daughter Jessica with a USB. If you have a power cut, with the power cut you can turn the lights on at night. You can plug in a USB into it, any USB into that, charge your cell phone, run your cell phone. If there's a power cut for emergencies to starting. My son always uses one because we're always losing the plugs around the house, the 240 volts, for charging his iPad, okay? So they just plug in like that and then into these sockets and away you go, you're up and running. Now we have this one here plugged into a LED light. Jackson, can you turn that on please?
Wow, so how powerful is that?
I went to the bush for 6 days and I had one of these with me. We run that for 55 hours every night in the bush, okay? We ran a lot of tracking, dog collars and that sort of thing on it.
Let's head on outside and see what it can do in the vehicles.
Okay.
Okay, give it a go, Paul. No, she's flat.
Okay, hook her up.
I'll hook her up. Done. That easy. Check that out. That's impressive.
So that's how easy it is.
Love it.
You don't need the husband to follow you around anymore.
You don't. Let's move on to farm vehicles.
Okay. So for farm vehicles, the way we love it for farm vehicles, and a lot of the farmers are loving it now, lives on charge in your cigarette lighter. Okay, turn the key on, booster starts charging. Okay, so it just plugs in here, starts charging. We have this at the other end here. We've got our LED lights if the motorbike breaks down at night or something, when you're out hunting or checking your stock in the dark when it's snowing or stuff like that. Okay, you can run in the spotlight from the motorbike wherever you're traveling. If you find something or you've got to move away from your bike, you unplug it as easy as that and walk away. Okay, we carry our lights on front of us here so we can see where we're going in the dark, and then we can run this here. Everyone knows you can't push start a boat and you can't push start a jet ski. So without a Super Mini Booster, living in the front pack of your truck, so we can just
transport that straight over.
We just unclip everything here and we can transport it straight into our jet ski. We can go out at sea with it, we can charge our cell phones if we're in trouble.
Never get stuck again.
Never get stuck again. So if your jet ski's flat, you're on the shore somewhere, we had boats, we're starting big boats with it now, lots of big boats. Even trucking companies are starting big trucks with 2 of these, 1 on each battery. Big market. You know, these guys are seriously
Phenomenal.
powerful.
Phenomenal.
Okay, we come to a...
What about the Mustang?
Well, the Mustang is a proven fact. It's got a flat battery, dead flat. We just pulled it out of the shed. It hasn't been out of the shed for a long time. Okay, so is Jackson in the car? No.
Jackson's
If you
not
would
in
like
the
him to
car.
hook it up for me.
But this
Well,
is
I
going
just
to
show
work.
you how dead the car is. It won't even turn
Okay,
the key. So.
here we go. We're just going to have
This
a look.
is a 5-litre V8 Mustang.
Okay.
Okay, we actually need to hook the battery up because it's
Okay.
completely flat. Even the remote control won't work to unlock the doors.
Okay, go for it. Come here, gorgeous. I'll keep you safe. And first go. The Mustang is going. That's pretty impressive, Jessica. The Super Mini Booster, brilliant. Kiwi ingenuity here. Make sure you get one. Super Mini Booster, what an amazing little gadget. The number you'll need is 0800 483 492 or go on their website superminibooster.com.
Goodbye can be such a hard word to say.
Cheryl, lovely
Hi,
to be
Jude,
here
you
actually
too.
at your
Yeah.
premises.
Well, it's lovely to have you here, Jude. It's nice to be able to show you what we have to offer for families.
Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It feels comfortable, it feels very homely too.
Well, it's not austere and it's not, clinical. To me, I just want it to feel comfortable for families.
So this is where people can sit down here and discuss their wants and needs?
Yes, and we do have another room for that as well,
Okay.
and then we have a viewing room also for them to come in and view their loved one, when they want to.
Fabulous.
So,
So it can all be done under the one roof?
absolutely, yes.
And
Now,
I believe you've got a beautiful chapel here.
come on through and I'll show you.
Love to see it. Gosh, somebody's got green fingers, haven't they? And they are real.
Yeah, they are real. I'll tell you
Yeah.
about that one after. It's
Okay.
really interesting.
Oh, isn't this beautiful? How private.
It is. It's not too big, and it's not too small. But it is too small if we have over 100 people. But to have just 100 also here, I know it's only guesswork, but to have 100 odd people here is really nice. And when we go back out into the foyer there and have a cup of tea, but this keeps it all sort of intimate and people
This
are,
is very nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's lovely. And trust me, Jude, there is no one in the casket. We just put it there.
Okay. Wouldn't worry me.
No, I know it wouldn't worry you, but
Maybe the cameraman.
Yeah.
I love the way you put the beautiful tissues
Well,
as well on the 2 front rows here for the families as well.
Yeah.
Just delightful. So can the people choose as to who they want to do the eulogy?
Absolutely. What we do suggest to families is that we have celebrants, male or female, or they can do it themselves as a family. If they feel comfortable and confident enough to be able to take the service themselves, well, I encourage that because it's not our funeral, it's the family's funeral, and I want that to pertain to the person who's died life.
Absolutely. There's no point in trying to give them something that wasn't them.
No,
is
well,
there?
that's right.
And
exactly.
This is lovely because it's a very homely feel and atmosphere that you've got going on here as well. As you say, sort of sometimes the funeral homes can be a little bit austere or sterile.
Well, as you notice, Daisy wanders around. She thinks she's in
love
charge.
it.
You can actually take photos of Daisy because she's the star of the show.
Oh, she is. Look at her. She
And a
brings
toy.
the toys in
and
here.
a toy.
Oh, look at her. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy D.
sausage,
Would you
aren't
like
you,
me
hey?
to throw you a toy for me? Oh, I think it's really, really gorgeous. And I love the life.
Yes.
I love the energy and the life and a place to say farewell to somebody and the energy and life of Daisy.
Yeah,
around
exactly.
here
And
as
that's
well.
what she does, you know.
It's not a frightening place, is it?
No,
Not a
well, I
frightening
don't want it to
place.
be. It shouldn't be frightening because I don't think death needs to be frightening at all. It's the live ones you actually have to worry about, not the dead ones.
Never a truer word said. Dignity with sincerity. The telephone number is 3655 055 78 Brisbane Street in Waltham.